This is Matt for Into Boxing. Delighted to be joined by King Lyndon Arthur. Lyndon, you're here. You said it's early, mate. I'm not going to lie, we have to start there. It's 20 to 10. This is not early.
Listen, it's early in the basis of someone putting a flashing camera in your face. No, I just took pictures. You seen upstairs? Yeah, I've had these pictures. You just photo shoots at 9:30 in the morning.
A lot of people.
Models. Yeah, I know that I'm what. Model.
You are dripping in Palm Angels. You're always, you know what, I have to say it. Whenever I see you, you have always got something on. Whether it's Palm Angels, something. What's your go-to brand? Let's start with that, because you're always dripping in something.
George, Asda, George. I'm broke.
Give it a rest, Lyndon, mate. Right, let's talk about the fight this weekend. You started your Wasserman career on a high, got your first victory out the way. Before we come on to your fight this weekend, how do you sort of assess your start?
Wasn't the best of performances. Could have been far better. It's not nowhere near my level of performance. So I just look to build on that, really.
Was that just about sort of shaking the rust off from the fight before with Anthony, about just getting back in there, getting the victory no matter what, and sort of getting a feel for the ring again kind of thing?
So I didn't feel like that before the fight, but then when you get in there, you think, oh, my timing's really a little bit more off than I thought it was.
Yeah.
I wasn't as sharp as I thought I would be. Maybe you do get ring rust. I don't really believe in it, but maybe I felt a little bit of it, kind of thing. So maybe so that was what it was.
Ultimately, you got the victory, but how important is it for you to stay active now for the rest of this year, and obviously what's going to be a big 2023 for you? Activity, a lot of fighters is key in maintaining. You just mentioned there you didn't believe in ring rust when you got in there. You thought, oh, maybe I need to, maybe my timing is a bit off. How important is activity for you?
Yeah, activity is important, not just for me, but just for any fighter out there. Especially when you want to stay busy, and a lot of boxers want to fight and they can't. So I've been given now the opportunity to stay busy. They've got me out 3 weeks ago. They're getting me out again now, and then I've been told that I might be out again before the end of the year. So God willing, everything goes well. So you know, I'm happy fighter. Happy fighter is a dangerous fighter. The saying goes. So, yeah, I'm happy.
What's the date that we're going to see you back out next? It's going to be a quick turnaround. I think they've got a show in Newcastle coming up, Wasserman, have they, before the end of the year? It's not going to be for that one, is it?
Williamson and Kelly, I don't think I'm on that one, but I've been told I might be out before the end of the year, so I'm just going to stay focused.
I think when we spoke when you signed for Wasserman, one of the things you said was, you know, it's nice to be sort of wanted. I don't know quote you, but I think it was something along the lines of that. And you know, it's nice to be wanted. I felt like I was appreciated by a promoter. Within your second fight, you're on Eubank Benn undercard. How much of a?
I've been told the first one when the show starts live. So. Yeah. Like I said, it's the love, to show him love, and I feel appreciated.
How important is that for you to sort of feel like you want it? Because I know sometimes when you're with promoters and stuff like that, and maybe you've got fighters in the same division and stuff, they obviously are trying to split their time or do this, whereas now they're really backing you with this, and they're putting you on a card of this magnitude already. That must be a buzz for you. You're waking like, I'm on this huge undercard. It's going to go to a big audience. You've a chance to showcase your skills, and you'll be sharper than the fight before. Must be a bit of a buzz.
Yeah, it is because
historic.
Yeah, it is, and you know, for my last 4 fights, I've been headlining. So yeah, this, even though I'm not headlining, it's still a massive, probably one of the biggest cards in Britain will do for a long time. Yeah. So. Just to be a part of it and to be there, the press conferences tomorrow, public workouts today. Just being around it, it's exciting stuff. And like I was saying before, my last interview I did upstairs, this rivalry's been going on for years, with the Benn and Eubank rivalry I'm talking about. And I, as a kid, always used to watch these. Yeah. Growing up, I was saying I had VHS videos of Benn. Yeah, my mum used, before I even knew I was going to be a boxer, my mum used to always, because my brother boxed, my mum used to always give me videos and get me videos as presents and whatnot, and I used to watch all the highlights of these guys, all Benn's knockouts and all Eubank's knockouts. So I've been watching these since a kid, so to see these now come forward 30 years later and fight again, I'm excited.
Who did you prefer, Eubank Sr or Nigel Benn?
Back then, I can't lie, I was a Eubank fan just because of his
Swagger.
yeah, his sauce and his arrogant, slight cocky, slight confident. Like he always was on the line. For me, a lot of people probably didn't like him, but just because of how he was and how he always spoke correctly. And he just even now when he speaks, you listen, kind of thing. Whether he's talking nonsense or whether he's talking facts, you just look at him and you think, let me listen to it. It sounds interesting. So for me, I was a fan of him back when I was a kid. But you know, like I said, the fights between them two, it's historic. So,
I was going to say, I could watch an interview of Chris Eubank Sr. talking for an hour and a half, and it doesn't even matter what he's talking about. But I'm intrigued.
Even when he's done that show with his son, with Chris Jr. when he's does the fine confectionery, that little clip that gets replayed on. It's just chatting shit, but you fucking listen to it though, because it's just funny and he's just an interesting character. You don't really understand him, but you do. But you do at the same time. It's good.
Is this event sort of good for you? You mentioned that you've headlined the last however many shows. Is it nice to sort of, I don't know, it's weird saying this, is it sort of okay in your mind now to be sort of further down the card? So no?
It's never okay. It's never okay for it not to be about me. But like I say, it's a big card. It's a big card, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
Last two questions. Who wins the main event?
Yeah, they've asked me. They're just gonna be. One of them's gonna win.
Well, one of them. I'll assume that unless it's a draw and there's a big rematch at Wembley. But what's your prediction?
I don't know, man. I don't know what to say.
You got any relationships with either?
Nah, I don't know senior, junior at all. But I kind of know Ben, and I don't know. You just don't want to look stupid because you buy into the hype of because really it's a middleweight facing a welterweight, innit?
Do you know
like, and would you put a middleweight against a welterweight in any other circumstance? You wouldn't. But then you get buy into the hype of the weight class. Is that going to damage him? Because I know as a fighter how hard it is to drop another 3 pounds if you're struggling at the weight. I don't know if Chris is, but it's just one of them things, and I've half bought into that.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. Listen, personally, I can't think he's going to struggle to make weight because he's been doing a lot of trolling, and so if he doesn't make weight. It's going to look horrible.
It's a bit damaging, but it's like I say, it's like I've half bought into that. Yo, is the weight going to hurt him? If the weight doesn't hurt him and he makes it fucking easily, it's like it's a welterweight against a middleweight, and then it is a mismatch. It is what Chris has been saying.
Yeah.
And people are going to think at the end of it, if that happens and he doesn't struggle making weight, people are going to think, why the fuck have they put him against him? Because that's exactly what it is.
It's a mad scenario, one we wouldn't see in any other world other than boxing. Look, Lyndon Arthur, can you tell the fans what they can expect to see from you this Saturday night?
Yeah, just me being better. A better Lyndon than you've seen before, and then I'll keep getting better from now on.
Lyndon Arthur, thanks for talking to Into Boxing straight after your early morning photo shoot. Hopefully we can catch up later on in the week, and we wish you all the best for Saturday night, bro.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.